everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cheryl if you're new here, and today I'm here with another book haul. If you watched my previous book haul, you'll have seen that I did mention that I ordered a bunch of books online, and I got all of these from a website called BetterWorldBooks. I'll leave it linked down below, but I don't know why no one else talks about this website. Basically, they ship books free. Any size order, any books, hardcover, paperback, they ship free. I don't know if it's worldwide. So I want to say it is, but don't quote me on that. But either way, they ship free, obviously, unless you want expedited shipping, and then it's going to be more, but I can wait for free shipping. And then a lot of their books start at like $3.40. So you get free shipping plus $3.40 like cost. Why would you not take advantage of this? Plus, and there are more pluses, every book you buy, they donate a book to someone in need. Mostly children, I think. And so not only are you getting books free shipping, but you're getting books at a great deal, and you're helping people in need get books with every book you buy. Like, no, this video is not sponsored. However, Better World Books, if you want to sponsor me, hit your girl up. But like I said, I'll leave this website link down below so you guys can check it out. I will say that they don't always have every title, and they won't necessarily have new releases, but it's still such a fantastic deal, so I would take advantage of it if I were you looking for a good way to get used books really cheaply. The only other thing I will say is that a lot of them do tend to be library editions, so if that bothers you, then maybe this isn't the website for you. I don't care if I get library editions because books are books, and I'm happy to have them in any which way I can. And a lot of times the like plastic covering on hardcovers can be taken off. But if you are a stickler about the way your shelves look and that like completely bothers you, I would steer clear of this website maybe, because you can tell if you're getting a paperback or a hardback, but you can't see the edition you're buying. But without further ado, let's get into this haul. I've got 8 books to show you, and they are in no particular order, and they are all sorts of genres. So without further ado, let's just get into this. So the first book I'm hauling today is Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. I have heard so many good things about at least this book, but the series generally as a whole, although this book does seem to be a lot of people's favorites in the series, and I don't really know that much about it other than it is, I think the main character is going to be executed, and she is saved from execution if she decides to become the queen or king's food taster. So, you know, if someone tries to poison the royalty, she will die first, and they know. So that's like her options. And then I'm sure there's a lot of intrigue and mystery, and I've heard really good things about the series. I've also never seen this cover before for it. Alright, and this next book, which I'm so happy to have, is Rage of the Fallen by Joseph Delaney. This is book 8 in the Last Apprentice series. I have the first 4 that I owned that I read up to this book from the library, and so I'm continuing with book 8. I know I have a huge gap to fill up, but this is the one that they had online, and I think it was I don't even think this one was a library edition. It's just got the sticker. It's in fantastic condition for being like $3. I can't really say too much because this is book 8, and obviously I have not read it, so I don't know exactly what it's about. But this series, which I have talked about so many times on my channel, follows Tom Ward, who is an apprentice to the local spook. The spook is a man that makes all manners of creatures, witches, ghouls, etc. Things that go bump in the night. He fights them. It's just kind of the darkness, and Tom is his apprentice. They are also hated for what they do, although they are completely necessary to ensure the survival of the towns they live in, and a lot of things happen, a lot of shenanigans ensue, and it is fantastic. I have reviews of various books in the series. If you are more interested in my thoughts on the series as a whole so far, check those videos out. But spoiler alert, I love this series, so you should check it out if you have not. Alright, this next book is Furiously Happy, a funny book about horrible things by Jenny Lawson. I have heard really good things about this book. I don't know if it's a memoir or if it chronicles something very specific in her life, but I know it's just bad things that happen to her in her life, and she takes it with a good sense of humor. I've heard this book is absolutely hilarious, but I am looking forward to picking this one up because, like I said, I've heard really good things about it, and I'm always in the mood for a really funny book. Alright, so this next one is a book that I bought for my husband because I like him, so I like to treat him to things every once in a while. And this is Dune Messiah by Frank Herbert. He is collecting the Dune books, and Dune Messiah has eluded him for like years. For some reason, whenever we go to used bookstores, this one is just never there, and he's not buying them full price because it's such an old series. We're trying to collect them at any used bookstore we can find. And this one is never there, and I saw it on their website for like $3, and I was like, okay, so I bought it for him. I haven't read the series yet. I don't know if I'm ever going to, but he now owns this. All right, so this next one is Ink and Bone by Rachel Kane. I don't really know much about this other than it is set in a library, so okay, that like intrigues me right away. And this one came from Maryland, which is pretty neat. But like I said, I don't really know too much about this book other than it is talked about pretty highly on BookTube. Everyone seems to love it, and that's probably because it has to do with libraries and books, and I've heard it's just a really fast-paced fantasy novel, so I'm always looking for more of those, and I'm really hoping this one is as good as everyone says it is. So this next book is one that this is the only one I was hesitant to buy, and that is The Love Interest by Cale. Is it Dietrich? I don't know. But I was hesitant to pick this book up because I had heard very mixed reviews about it, and they were by people I kind of trust and their opinions on the books they read. So I was like, do I really want to buy this one? But it was like $3, so I did. And it's not a library edition, so it's actually like a nice not paperback, hardcover. If I remember correctly, because this book was all over BookTube a while ago, it's basically, there's one girl, there's 2 spies after her, and whoever gets her to fall in love with him lives. But I think the plot twist is that the spies, both male spies, fall in love with each other. I don't know exactly. Once again, I've heard kind of mixed reviews about it, but I was interested in the premise. I don't typically go for novels like this, so we will see how I actually end up liking it. All right, this next one is Walk on Earth a Stranger by Ray Carson. I have heard nothing but praise over this book for the longest time on BookTube. I think it follows our main character who lives in the gold rush, and she has these magical powers to sense gold, which obviously would be very useful in the gold rush, except for I feel like if people found that out, they would try to kill you or like enslave you and capture you. So I don't know which direction this book takes, but I'm looking forward to it. Reagan over at Peruse Projects absolutely loves this book in the series, so I am very interested in picking it up and seeing what I think. All right, and this last book is the only one that's probably not interesting to most of you, and that is Life Unlocked, 7 Revolutionary Lessons to Overcome Fear. And this is just another one of those self-help books. If you watch my other video, I talked about wanting to pick up some more of these. This one sounded interesting. I don't know when exactly I'll get to it, but I now own it, so there we go. All right, those are all the books I am hauling for you guys from Better World Books. Like I said, I'm gonna leave them linked down below. You should really check them out. This video, once again, is not sponsored, but I really love them as a company and as a bookseller because I have been buying books from them actually from high school. Like since I was in high school, I've been buying books from them every once in a while, and I got all of these books for like $30-something. So that's not a bad deal considering how many of these are hardcovers, even though they are a few library editions. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow me on all of my social medias, which are always linked down below, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!